What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist, and I'm back at it again, bringing you 40 facts on the Warhammer 40k universe. This time will be a little bit different. Now, you guys enjoyed the story time where I talked about the Grey Knights and the Changeling, so I thought, let's do another one. This time, we'll be talking about Voldorius, a demon prince, and also the White Scars and the Raven Guard. So without further ado, let's begin the hunt for Voldorius. The hunt for Voldorius is also known as the liberation of Quintus, and it is the culmination of decade-long pursuit of the demon prince Kurnax Voldorius by the White Scars Master of the Hunt, Corsaro Khan. It was noteworthy that the unexpected allegiance between Khan and Shadow Captain Caven Shrike of the Raven Guard, which may have started to abolish the rivalry and the distrust that traditionally existed between these two Space Marine chapters. Voldorius was high on the list of the White Scars' enemies who, through luck and design, had managed to survive their last clash with the chapter. Corsaro, the chapter's 51st Master of the Hunt, was ordered by the Great Khan, Kublai, to return with Voldorius' head to Chogoris, or not to return at all. It was a hunt that lasted more than a decade. Voldorius eluded him at places such as Zoran, Modana, and Cavelli. On the planet of Quintus, one of the Imperium's chief bulwarks against Orc warbands in the Jago Stars, the Demon Prince's warband managed to corrupt the local planetary defense force. Thus, the White Scars faced an entire planet in their hunt for Voldorius. Soon, the battle found that the White Scars gained an unexpected allegiance with the Raven Guard's 3rd Company under Caven Shrike, which was also deployed on Quintus to end the heresy. The fiercest fighting erupted across the planet's capital city of Mankara. The two Space Marine captains held a council on Quintus, neither fully trusting the other due to the history and the rivalry between their chapters. However, both Shrike and Corsaro knew that they had no choice but to set aside their differences and unite to track down Voldorius. An alliance was forged. In the following morning before dawn, Shrike led his company in a surprise attack against the heretic lines, around an orbital defense battery in an ambush formation. He and his men had perfected against the wall Skullcrack, throwing the traitor forces into disarray. Sensing the danger, Voldorius dispatched half of his Alpha Legion forces to retake the complex. As Shrike led assault squads into the heart of the complex, his remaining forces entrenched themselves all around the perimeter. So it was that Voldorius' tide of reinforcements crashed against the Raven Guard perimeter. The Alpha Legion commanders sent waves of cultists, traitor guard, and mutants against the Raven Guard's defenses to exhaust them before committing their own elite Chaos Space Marine troops. After the traitor Baneblade, Iron Soul created a breach in one of the Raven Guard's defense bastions, 300 Alpha Legionnaires flung themselves forward at this single point. Shrike was forced to lead the defense against this attack personally, but little by little the Raven Guard was giving ground and the Alpha Legion advanced. It was at this point that the White Scars struck, and they struck hard. Having concealed themselves in caves to the south, the White Scars had waited for the Chaos forces to overcommit themselves to taking the orbital defense complex, stringing out their lines in the process. Launching Rhino and bikes at the Chaos lines, the White Scars first destroyed the Iron Soul, and then sent their traitorous forces into a retreat. Squads of White Scars bikers swept through Chaos Space Marines that stood their ground as the Raven Guard led a vicious counterattack. Though they had defeated the Chaos forces fielded before them, Voldorius and his remaining troops still held Mankara and commanded its imposing defenses. Launching a combined assault by Thunderhawk, Shrike and Corsaro's forces landed in the heart of the city, after suppressing its surface-to-air missile batteries with Hellstrike missiles attacks. As the White Scars swept through the streets and alleyways, Raven Guard deployed in the upper levels of Mankara's manufactorums. Beset on all sides, many of the heretic PDF soldiers pleaded for mercy, but none received it. In the end, only Voldorius and his personal bodyguards remained at the steps of the Cathedral of the Emperor's Wisdom. Many battle brothers fell to Voldorius's wrath, but the demon and his followers were outnumbered and encircled. Voldorius soon fought viciously against Corsaro and Shrike simultaneously, but after being pinned to a fallen statue of the Emperor by Shrike's talons, Voldorius could not escape Corsaro's blade, and he was beheaded. A month later, Quintus fell back into the Imperium's fold, and Corsaro and Shrike parted ways. The Khan returned a hero to his homeworld, carrying Voldorius's head as a prize. Now this is where the story ends, but there is so many more intricate details and awesome battles that you guys need to read, so why not head over to your Black Library and pick up a copy of The Hunt for Voldorius by Andy Hoare. But for now, I will give you just a little bit of an overview on the actual demon prince Voldorius. Kernax Voldorius was a strike master of the Alpha Legion. He was a cruel and unholy warlord, and he was the responsible one for the death of numerous billions when he woke the blood tide. And he committed further atrocities on the world of Kento, Loran, and Blind Hope. He led the Alpha Legion on the assault of Zoran, and he was counted among the greatest foes the White Scars had ever managed to escape several of the chapter's notorious Masters of the Hunt. When he was pursued by the 51st Master of the Hunt, Corsaro Khan, Voldorius headed to the Imperial Bastion world of Quintus, where he brought the corrupt authorities under his sway. Here, his troops engaged in guerrilla war with the Raven Guard and Shrike, who later joined forces with the White Scars. Together, these Marines and their heroes confronted the Demon Prince and his mutated retinue in the Imperial Cathedral of the capital, where he made his last stand. Although he relished in combat and inflicted severe losses to the Loyalists, he was eventually torn up by Shrike and impaled on a statue, where Khan beheaded him. His skull has joined many of the severed heads that adorn the passage to the White Scars Fortress Monastery. And that's really all the lore there is on this Demon Prince. There's not much on it, but again, it is a pretty good book, so I recommend you guys get it and read it. Now, for tomorrow, I will either do lore on Caven Shrike or lore on Corsaro Khan. And who do you think will win? Now that is up to you guys entirely, because comment down below which one of these two guys do you want lore on. And the winner will be, presented tomorrow. So guys, tally up those votes and say your prayers for the Emperor. Yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Now, I want you guys to go over to our Patreon page, where the simple $1, you guys pledge a month and you get epic videos. We still have that contest going on, so you might be the winner of a Sanguinary Guard or some other stuff. So why not check it out for $1? You get more for the Greater Walls, you get giveaways, and you get more 40k content overall. Now, that's all I've got for you guys for real this time, and as always, I am the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I am signing out.
Oh,